What is the meaning of rounding numbers? Rounding numbers means changing a number to the nearest simple number. It's like if you have $10.05 in your pocket, and someone asks you how much you have, you could just say, "I have $10, without mentioning the 5 cents, because it's too little to worry about. Rounding helps to make numbers simpler to use in everyday life. Rounding decimal numbers involves 2 steps only. Let's learn them using this example. Step 1, break the number. In this question, we need to round this number to 3 decimal places as mentioned in the bracket. This means we count 3 digits after the decimal point and break our number. Now the number is cut into 2 parts. The first part will be our answer, but it is not finalized yet. The second part will disappear, but before removing it, we need to check if it will have any effect on the answer or not. Step 2, finalize the answer by checking the first digit in the second part. If it is 5 or more, it will make the last digit in the answer increase by 1. This is called rounding up. If it is 4 or less, it doesn't do anything to the answer. This is called rounding down. Remember, rounding down means that the answer stays the same. It never decreases. We used to memorize it saying, 5 or more, raise the score, 4 or less, let it rest. So in this example, the first digit in the second part is 8. So the last digit in the answer increases by 1. This is the final answer. As you can see, the last digit in the answer is now 3, not 2, while all the other digits remain the same. Also, you can now notice that the second part of the number has been removed. That's how rounding works using these 2 easy steps. Let's look at more questions. We need to round this number to 0 decimal places, which means it will become a whole number. Step 1, break the number. Again, the first part will form our answer, and the second part will disappear. Step 2 is to finalize the answer. Check the first digit in the second part. It is 6. It is a big number, so the last digit in the answer will increase by 1 and become 6. This is the final answer. As you can see, the last digit in the answer is now 6, not 5, while all the other digits remain the same. Also, you can now notice that the second part of the number has been removed. Another one. This number will be rounded to 2 decimal places as we see in the brackets. Step 1, break the number. Step 2 is to finalize the answer. Check the first digit in the second part. It is 2, a small number, so nothing will change in the answer. One more question. This number will be rounded to 1 decimal place as we see in the brackets. Step 1, break the number. Step 2, check the first digit in the second part. It is 8, so the last digit in the answer should increase by 1. 9 will become 10. We know that when a digit becomes 10, it automatically moves 1 step up in the places. This means 15 will become 16. This is the final answer. We leave 1 0 at the end, because the question wants us to show all the places up to 1 place after the decimal point. I will use these examples to show you an alternative trick to use when you have 1 or more 9s that will be rounded up. The problem with rounding up 9 is that when it becomes 10, it turns from 1 digit to 2 digit, which causes confusion. So I will tell you what to do to avoid this confusion. For example, to round 89.7 up to a whole number, we break the number to find the answer. Now, because 7 is big, we need to round the 9 up. But instead of just looking at the 9 and getting confused when it becomes 10, we include the digit that appears before it. Now we need to round up or increase 89. Easy. It becomes 90. Answer is 90 without any decimals, as the question says 0 decimal places. And to round 128.998 to 2 decimal places, we break the number to find the answer. Now, because 8 is a big number, we need to round 9 up. But instead of only looking at the 9 or the 99, we include 8 as well. So we look at the 899, which can be rounded up to 900. Final answer is 199.00, and even if the zeros don't have any value, we still need to put them as the question asks for 2 decimal places. As I told you, you can use this trick if you get confused when your rounding includes 9s. Let's finish off with a worded problem. Some wise shoppers have the habit of rounding all items to the nearest dollar as they place them in their shopping basket. They can then keep a running total and have a close approximation as to how much their final bill will cost. Use this technique to estimate the cost of the following. Ayush purchases 8 items at the following prices. Let's round them 1 by 1 to the nearest dollar, which is the nearest whole number. Here are marks on all of them to show us where to break the numbers. The first will become $3. The second is rounded up to $1. Then another rounding up to $5. And this one becomes $9. Then $12. And $7. Next one becomes $3. Then the last is $2. So in total, it is estimated that Ayush will pay $42. That's it for today.